Hey guys, welcome to another Ned's Tool Talk comparison video. Today's video we're going to be comparing Ozito versus Milwaukee impact driver. Now, this is a M18 Milwaukee impact driver, latest Gen 4, the one with the tri-light, and we're going to be comparing it with the cheapest Ozito impact driver, the brushed one. Milwaukee is of course brushless tool, top of the range. Ozito, we're going to go the bottom of the range brush tool. So we're talking about two very different tools in price brackets and power wise. The Milwaukee has 226 Newton meters of torque, and this one has 150 Newton meters of torque, which is 70 something Newton meters more. Now, does Milwaukee put those 70 something Newton meters more to the table better than what we expect, or is it just gonna be? What I mean is, those 7 Newton meters of torque difference is you're gonna feel 1, 2 or 3 times more powerful compared to Ozito. We know it's gonna be more powerful, but how much more? Is it gonna be a slight difference, or is it gonna be a massive gap in power rating? Also, one massive gap between these two tools is the price range. This one, you're talking about $99 for a impact driver, battery, 2.5 amp hour battery, and 3 amp hour charger. This one, you're talking about $420 only for this. No battery, no nothing. So you can pretty much buy 4 of these and have some change for 1 of these. Okay, so that's a big price difference there, and big user difference, because these things are going to be occasional DIY user, moms and dads around the house, and these things you're going to be seeing in tools of in hands of professionals, the guys that use the tool all day, every day, flog them out to the max, and they need all the performance they can absolutely get from the tool. What I want to do is I want to put these tools on a bit of a basic test with some spade bits and a couple of screws, just to see. Probably not going to be pushing them to the limits, there's no need for it, but I just want to see the speeds and how each tool feels right after another in hand, and how it feels when it drives the screw. So the first test we're gonna do is in Ozito, you're gonna pull, so you just saw the bits don't just drop in, you gotta pull the collet to push the bits in. Okay, on Milwaukee you just insert the bit and it holds it, and you pull the collet to release. But this is a big plus, you just insert your bit and it locks it in there. So that's a big plus for Milwaukee. But let's get these screws in. Okay, it's not gonna fit all the way, but that's fine as long as it goes majority of the way in. So it drives it, but it's very noisy, loud, and I wouldn't say slow, I wouldn't say fast either. But let's see that same test with the Milwaukee. Let's see how this guy does it. And this is in, that was in a mode number 3. I wouldn't even bother going in less. Significant time difference, significant power difference, just uncomparable. So let's get the same screw out. Ooh-ha, that's hot. Just so it grabs a bit. And now let's get the tool that Ozito drove in. Let's get it out. Okay. Wow, that's hot. Okay, screws back in there. Now the thing on the side. We're gonna go straight to the big guns. So we're going on 25mm spade and going straight in here. So Ozito does it, no issues, but it's almost like it's got some like stalling and shuddering in some spots. I don't know if it comes across the harder timber or more solid or something, but it feels almost like it's got some shuddering. Now, the big difference between Ozito and Milwaukee as well is Ozito's impact driver does not have any speed modes. This one's got 1, 2, 3 and self-tapping screw mode, like roofing screws and stuff, where it's gonna sense when it gets tight and it's gonna stop there. So no need to use that. We're just gonna stay in number 3 power mode for this test. My goodness, that's not even comparable, man. That is not even comparable. It's literally flying through it. Okay, so I'm gonna use this type of a spade bit, and this one really puts Ozito to its test, almost to its limit. This bit is 28mm bit. Honestly, I feel like if I have a 35mm bit in this type, I don't think Ozito would do it, to be quite honest. Okay, let's do that same test with Milwaukee. Speed 3. Go here. Very, very different type of tool. Unbelievable. I don't think there's a need to be showing you anymore trying to push the tools to the limit. I don't want to break my Ozito impact driver. Still want to do some more tests with it and potentially some videos about different stuff on it. So I don't really want to ruin the tool and be one of those people that, because of my stupidity, I gotta take it back to Bunnings and act like I did nothing. So we're not gonna go there. But I hope this video showed you what $100 tool versus $420 tool test looks like. They'll both, even Ozito's gonna do, say, 50% of the work that and size screws that Milwaukee is gonna do, but that's gonna be its limit. And even those 50% of the tool, if you got more screws and stuff to do, like a couple of hundred or couple of tens of screws, you're gonna start hating your life after an hour, because it's just getting very loud, slow and annoying. Versus an expensive professional range of a tool gets it done in no time and gets you to finish your project, job or whatever you're doing and go home to your family and have a rest. Anyways guys, that's it for this comparison video. Like, share, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, ciao.